Hello people out there in YouTube land, this is Antonio from Antonio's Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really delicious breakfast dish called machaca. Here are the ingredients. You're going to need 2 eggs, 2 serrano peppers, half of an onion, 1 tomato, 1 cup of shredded beef, pre-cooked shredded beef, some vegetable oil, sea salt, and pepper. Okay, so let's get started. Here I am, I'm dicing all the items. I'm dicing the onion, and I've already diced the tomatoes. You're gonna dice it finely as I'm doing here, so go ahead and do that. Next, you're gonna get your serrano peppers. In this case, I'm using 2 serrano peppers, but you can use 3 if you want, if you like your food spicy. I'm just gonna use 2 in this case. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut your serrano peppers into small strips like I'm doing here. Now, in my opinion, this machaca gets its flavor from the serrano peppers. That's what I really like. And if you don't like your food too spicy, you may take out the vein, which I'm doing here. It's the centerpiece of the chili. That's what gives the chili its strength, its spiciness. So if you don't like it too hot, go ahead and just take the vein out. That's going to reduce the heat. And so I'm doing that here. As you can see. Go ahead and cut the chilies into strips. And again, I'm taking out the vein here out of the chili. Continue to cut the chilies into small strips as I am doing here. Be careful not to cut yourself, because you don't want to cut yourself. That would not be cool. Okay, so this is looking good. Anybody can make this dish. It's super easy to make. Okay, that's looking good. The next step is I'm gonna get my pan in the on the stove and get it hot. I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of oil, actually about 1.5 tablespoons of oil, vegetable oil, into the pan, as I am doing here now. Okay, just a little more, like I said, about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Get it into the pan and coat the bottom of the pan. Get the oil all in there. Coat it evenly on the pan. Okay, so next, go ahead and put the strips of serrano peppers into the hot oil, and it's gonna start to sizzle a little bit here. What you want to do is you want to just kind of not brown, but cook the serrano pepper strips. And that's going to bring out the flavor in the chili when you start to fry them a little bit. Go ahead and add some sea salt, just to bring out the flavor of the chilies, and a dash of the coarse black pepper. Go ahead and stir up the chilies for about 3 minutes. Use a spatula and go ahead and just get them all coated with the oil, get them cooking. Okay, so just like I'm doing here. All right. While the chilies are cooking or getting fried a little, what you're gonna do is get your eggs ready. Here I am getting 2 eggs, and gonna go ahead and blend them with a fork. But what I like to do when I make eggs is I like to add a little bit of milk. And what I find out when you add just about 1 tablespoon of milk, maybe 2 tablespoons of milk for 2 eggs, what it does is it makes the eggs fluffy or spongy. And I don't know, but I just like how they look and how they taste. I think they taste a little bit better with just a little bit of milk added to it when you're mixing. Okay, so here I am adding a little bit of salt and pepper to the egg mixture, to the egg and milk mixture. Okay, we're looking good there. Alright, so you see the chilies here getting fried. You're going to see parts of the chilies getting brown a little bit, so that's fine. That's what you want. So next, what we're going to do to the chilies, we're going to give them one last little stir here, and we're going to take our 1 cup of shredded beef. Now this shredded beef has been pre-cooked already, so go ahead and put it into the mixture here with the chilies and the oil and let it warm up. You're not going to cook it because it's already pre-cooked, but what you're going to do is just basically get it warmed up, and it's going to look like this after about 3 minutes. So there we go. Next step is to add your tomatoes and your onions, which I've previously diced. So you add that into the mixture as I am doing here. Okay, it's starting to smell really good too right now, so go ahead and stir that up. It's for about another 3 minutes or so, and get everything all coated with the oil. As you can see, it's not too much oil, but this is what it looks like after about 3 or 4 minutes. All right, next step is go ahead and add the egg and milk mixture into the machaca. Well, those 2 eggs the eggs were too little, so in this case I added a 3rd egg because quite frankly those eggs are tiny, so I added 1 more egg. Alright, so you're gonna let that cook, and after about 4 or 5 minutes, this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, this is your finished product, your machaca. I'll tell you folks, once you try this, breakfast will not be the same anymore. So rather than going to one of those fast food places, and you know what I'm talking about, this is a lot better, a lot healthier. Here I am, I warmed up a wheat flour tortilla. I'm putting some of the machaca into the tortilla, and I'm making myself a breakfast burrito. Believe me, it's really, really tasty. If you want a little more salt, you can of course add a little more salt onto the burrito, and believe me, you eat this for breakfast, you're not gonna have any problem making it all the way to lunchtime. Okay, so hope you liked it. Feel free to comment and rate and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.